Okay, that was really weird. The second I started streaming, it sounded like thunder outside and I had to close a bajillion windows. So, back from running up and down the stairs a bajillion times doing that, so that's good. Man. I wonder if that picks up on the mic or not. It is really loud thunder outside. Kind of insane. I swear every time I play a Touhou game on stream it's raining outside. I don't know what the correlation with that is. I remember last time I streamed EOSD, which was probably like a year ago at this point, very close to. The thunder and winds were so intense that it actually picked up on the microphone. You know, noise suppression aside and everything. Honestly impressive. That is extremely loud. Like, that has to pick up, there's no way it doesn't. Hey, I forgot I had that card. I get the feel I'm not going to play well today, but that's, that's fine. I get the vibe the lack of homing is gonna be bad for me. I'm too accustomed to playing this game with any kind of homing. Don't mind all things considered, so you know, we go until the weather says no. I forgot, like, in this game it's like you hold Z instead of holding shift to skip attacks, it's weird. I get the vibe it's gonna start downpouring in the next like 5 to 10 minutes. There's way too much thunder for it to not start downpouring randomly soon. Forgetting the cards even have equipped, I'm not even abusing the one I have on. My attention is completely shifted to the fact I'm streaming as well as thunder. I have, like, no money. That was amazing. Honestly, I'm not gonna commit Marissa. This is not happening. Sakura super drool, but like, I don't know if I have the attention span. Pay attention about that shot right now. Morning Trumpet, hi. Yeah, the rotation is kind of sucky until like 2, so I'm like, eh. Fucking normal, like, yeah, you're fine. I appreciate it. I'm just so distracted by the thunder outside, it's really... Every time I stream this game. It's actually amazing. Actually, no, there was one time it wasn't raining when I was streaming a Touhou game. It was the 4th of July last year, which is crazy to think about saying that was a whole year ago. It was really late, I think the July 3rd into July 4th, and there were a bunch of fireworks outside. It didn't pick up on the mic, yet somehow thunder and wind do. It's interesting. And it's weird, it's like something crazy has to be going on outside for me to be doing this. time it rained this intensely. I'm probably just gonna do it honestly. Like I don't have the attention span for hard right now. But I want to do hard. I don't know. I'm indecisive. I like lost my train of thought already. My attention span is like completely on the fact that it's gonna rain outside. Like I kid you not, the literal second that I hit the stream button, I heard thunder outside. Not a single time before that. Alright, I should just let the run play out or whatever. Because I can't sit here and resettle it all day. I can't expect to have a magically beautiful run when I haven't touched this particular game in like 2 months. It's already been like 2 months since the full game came out, give or take. Which is a very easy way to date myself whenever I put the spot up. Every time I look back on an old streamer, or a streamer that I like's old VODs, and I hear them talk about what's happening in the world around them, it just blows my mind. I think how much time has passed. Because it was about a month ago I was watching a VOD of a streamer I liked, and they were talking about ARMS like it's a brand new game. It was the strangest thing to me. Because it took me out of the moment completely. I'm just like, yeah, this is nice background noise, and then they're just talking about like, hey, so guys, that ARMS game. I'm just like, strangest thing. This immediately dates when the stream was. Hello. I was thinking in my head, this card is weird because sometimes it feels super free and sometimes it's just not. I get the vibe the Thunder will have to pick up on the mic at some point, because of the fact I have an AC that goes like in the window. And my desk is between both windows in my room. So that one dodge on the side of the bullet was a bit dicey, but if it works, it works. This card's so funny, but so expensive. I forgot to abuse the card I have on again, didn't I? I think I did. Look at me not cheesy mechanics. Remember that time? Yeah. Damage. I like the stage, but it's still weird to me how short it is. When I played the demo for this game, I was like, maybe that's just a demo thing. No, the stage is like actually just super short. Like this, and like one more segment after. That's it. Don't ever get used to having to hold Z to go through text fast. Not what the muscle memory is. I was thinking like the last one might clip me if I do that. Oh well. Movement you do is so weird on this one. It's like the slightest bit of vertical and slightest bit of horizontal. Movement on this one is so strange. Like, I kept getting hit by that one the first time I played this game, and then I just like kind of thought about it. It's like it kind of just moves in circles. It's a very like stop and go kind of thing. This one's pretty good. This one's probably If I remember, this is like half the cost on future cards, so I think I'll just go long term. Aneki as the new Touhou. I played it a lot when it came out like 2 months ago. I like this one a lot. The difficulty curve in stages 4 to 6 is a bit wonky. And I think stage 3 here has a bit of... It's probably just me and my eyesight sucking, but I have a little bit of bullet visibility issues on this stage, but I like this game a lot. The card system gives you a lot of replay value just in terms of like how broken some of them are and how cheesy some of them are. I saw one run a while ago. It was a task run on easy mode, I think. It was either easy or normal, I think it was easy, where the person literally did not get hit by abusing the skill cards. It was tasked because a lot of it's RNG based, but like it's just really funny to think about. It's like the Touhou equivalent of Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. They just sit at the keyboard, making save states, hitting the C button. I don't know if I have time to do this, but I'll try. Yeah. Not. Something about the light purple bullet on like his background's a little bit hard for me to see. Just like a little bit. Yeah, I think there's like 40 something cards, I want to say. Somewhere in that area. And a lot of them are cool because they have effects that certain shop types had in like previous games, so it's kind of like recycling old mechanics. That you can apply to like any character, so you know, like, think like Touhou 11, like Reimu A can do like the Pac-Man thing where she warps from one side of the screen to the other. I guess like screen wrapping is a better way to put it. Yeah, some of them are definitely broken, but I remember Zune had a comment where he said, like, you know, some of them are more broken than others, but, you know, just have fun with it kind of thing, and I think that's a good mentality, because if it's not broken and it kind of ruins the run by carrying it, then, like, maybe you don't even, like, put it on. Because it's RNG, the cards you get cards at the end of every boss, but when you start a run, you pick the cards you want, and the slots you can unlock, I think. Yeah, the max slots is 3, but you have to unlock them. I think when you start the game, like, for the first time, it's only 1 slot. Yeah, it's cool because, like, the RNG of the kinds of cards you can get during the run is pretty interesting. As it can kind of make you, like, stack cards or use cards you wouldn't really think about using. And some cards stack really, really well together. Yeah, I 1CC'd every shot type on normal. I 1CC'd hard with Sanai and Reimu already, but I don't think I have the attention span to do it with Murasa on stream because lack of homing. Yeah, I like it a lot, it's good. The card I have is pretty busted, but it's just like burst damage every now and again that kind of just skips phases, really. I also have a passive that death bombs for me, but it doesn't like proc the bomb. It's kind of like the death bomb in IN. Kind of how like that game has a more lenient death bomb window, but if you wait too long, then it takes 2 bombs instead of 1. It's like that, but a passive. I think it's interesting. Honestly, I feel like I struggle with this fight just for sake of this ability more than anything. Something about it's a bit weird. Yeah, it's a final card already. See, I'd pretend to be shocked at how quickly that fight went, but I'm kind of just cheesing through a lot of the nons with the skill card that I have. Yeah, that was good at least. Hi, Genora. Great work. Nice. Well, not nice, but like, hi. Nice to see you here, rather. This one's really good if you're actually like incredible at the game, because basically, the longer that you don't get hit and the longer that you don't bomb, your damage output increases gradually, to the extent where it's like, I forget what the multiplier can get. You can get like 10-15% upwards of damage increase, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. Like, I mean, this one's just a straight damage buff on your normal shot, though, so it's like consistent without needing to be sick at the game. So I feel like this is gonna do me more. Ground break, paid break. That's better, at least. Although, one thing about this game that reminds me of Touhou 12 is how punishing it is on your deaths. Because the way Touhou 12 did it is when you die, you lose a full unit of power, like 25% of your damage, max damage output. And this game does that, and that could be really brutal. Also, we're kind of stepping into the part where I think the difficulty curve is kind of weird. Because I think the stage 6 boss in this game is probably the easiest final boss there is. It's weird, I feel like stage 4 and 5 go a bit harder. But part of it is the way HP on bosses works in this game is kind of weird, because I think Zone tried to account for like broken card damage increases. So it feels like a lot of the bosses have more HP than you would think. But say if you're going into a run without any of those damaging cards, like some of the cards just last like forever. Like the stage specifically, I think the last card is like the last card of the stage is like among the hardest in the game. But like I think if you have like less than max damage, that card can last a full minute. It is very hard. Like, it feels like a survival card more than anything, even though it's not. How do you think this is compared to other games? I like it a lot. I like it more than 17. 17 was good, but it had like a lot of ups and downs for me. I think this one's like a bit happier with it. I think I like the cast a bit more. Well, 17's like a weird mixed bag with the cast. Like, I love Mayumi and Keiki, but the rest is kind of like, eh. Itaku's good too. I don't know, this cast was more for me. I like Chimata a lot. Chimata's great. I'd also say I like the music a bit more in this game than 17. That's because 17 has a very like harsh aesthetic, I want to say. And a lot of like red backgrounds, which is like fine. But it's not like my thing. Also, this stage technique sucks if you know Fumbling, by the way. Like, Kind of skipped over the entire screen here, just get clumped with nonsense. Okay, that is a bomb, that's good. Yeah, like 17's a good game, but I think 17 also had a little bit of the bullet visibility issue in some places. Like, I don't know, that game's a mixed bag for me. Like, I like a lot of it, but I'm also like meh on some of it. That's kind of the thing. I don't feel like I go back to 17 a lot just because, like, I like the stage 5 and 6. I don't know, like, playing stage 3 and 4 is just like to me. I mean, Yashir has a cool fight, but I don't know, something about it doesn't feel like quite right to me. I don't go back to it like I do with like 11, 6, or 7, or 8 kind of thing. I feel like it kind of has the UFO thing, right? Like, I like Touhou 12, but I don't find myself replaying it a lot. I feel like it falls in that category. Like, I like the game, but like I don't visit it a lot. It's not bad. Nope. I get the vibe I'd rather burn races on this, because again, I think this is like arguably... Like, I could legitimately see the argument that stage 4's boss is harder than like any of stage 6. Because that's how I felt when I first played this game. I was like, why is stage 4 so hard? And then it got like, the game felt like it got gradually easier. It's really weird. I say this now, but I'm definitely gonna get filtered by like hard mode Chimata, but I don't want to keep my resources up. Yeah, this card goes on forever. I've legitimately been timed out by this in one of my earlier runs because I was at like 1 power with one of the lower damaging shot types. I do like this card a lot, it's really fun. Like, I got it there, but I took a good chunk out of her with the card I have on. Kind of burned a bunch of bombs, but SMR is cool. I wasn't big on her, and then I saw a lot of the Twitter art for her. She grew on me a lot. I don't want to get hit. Oh, it's cheap though. I think this one's pretty good. Lily White is like a troll card basically because she'll give you a resource if you kill her, but you have to summon her and beat her on screen, and she adds a bunch of nonsense to the mix. I feel like if you're playing the game for fun, she's hysterical. Because I know there's a system with her, the more you summon her, the more difficult she gets. And it gets to the point where she's like a legitimate mid-boss you can just summon on command on top of the normal stage. It's really nonsensical. I'm kind of inclined for this one. Putting this switch in. I like the background for this stage a lot, it's really good. I was kind of surprised when I saw that segment with the homing bullets. I thought they would be for the boss, but then no, they're not reused after that, strangely. And there's like tricks to getting an oh, I'm sad at that anyway. There's tricks to make Tsukasa way easier. I don't know them quite well enough. The cost is weird because every time she shows up in this game, that that non she just did is basically she does it every single time you see her. It's really easy to misdirect, is what I've been told. Because the way it's one of those cards, or one of those attacks that the way it starts completely depends on your position. I wish I was Reimu, but she hits behind. I like the transition from day to night in the background a lot in this one. This is very pretty. Day 5 boss is weird on this one too, because I've heard like mixed things. Some people say it's super easy, some people say it's like a filter. I think it's simple once you learn it, but I haven't learned it that well, so. I could definitely see the argument that's really simple at times, if you know what's up. It's not a lot of lives, but this game's generous in terms of like what you can do, depending on your cards. That's some 15 stuff, yeah. Stage 5 in Touhou 15 is so long. Like, I don't know how long it is timer-wise, but like, just goes on and on and on. Like, it's really cool. I love that one part in that stage where it's kind of, it's like those big lanes of like stars and you need to like quickly decide what part of the lane is open. I like that part a lot. But yeah, if it's like, if you're not on point device, it's very obnoxious. I think I like totally missed that. Oops. Supposed to misdirect that non, but I kind of messed it up from the beginning. Probably should save this rare cards, honestly, but... Good old Paranoia Laser. I misdirected that very poorly. Oh yeah, I definitely misdirected that very poorly. Get myself in the corner. I did that too early, I forgot. Oops. I like this card. It's very pretty. Not a lot of movement, but like, I don't know. Something about it satisfying still. Good after morning, yes, good morning. Also, Thunder has died down, which I am jinxing myself by saying, but it is better now. Also, it didn't start downpouring, which is very strange. Like, I was thundering so hard like 20 minutes ago. I like the Megumi fight. She's cool. One's like larger death bomb window, I think. Don't lose any money upon dying is nice, but it's the end of the run, so it's not particularly great. This one makes your cards hilariously broken, which could be fun. That's like a little extra damage. Oh, this card is really funny. I don't know if Zun intended this as a reference to Touhou 10 and 11, but the way this one works is it's a card that makes it such, if you don't have any bombs left, you're allowed to bomb, but it takes away a full unit of power. But it's like the same thing as 10 and or more so 11 to 10, where it punishes you extremely hard because the damage matters too much in this game. Like, I don't think this is a good card by any means, but it's very funny. I'm also just gonna go with the broken bombs. Stage 6 is super pretty. I love the stage. I just wish Chimata was harder to go along with the... I don't know, she's kind of underwhelming from the boss POV. I feel like her nons are the hardest part about her, oddly. Some of her cards kind of fall into that category of, like, kind of trivial once you learn, like, the gimmick behind it. Which isn't inherently bad, but... I usually just accept the fact I had the bomb on the song because I don't know how to misdirect it yet. The death isn't even the big parts really, this is the damage decrease, but... I think I should be fine to get 4.0 before the end of the stage. Probably. I think so. Maybe not. No, these definitely drop something. Yeah, it's fine. I feel like I never have time to kill the third one there. It's definitely because I'm not, like, underneath the fairy, so I'm missing out on damage, but... eh. I mean, I feel like I have enough resources to just, like, throw it, or that it's a free 1cc anyway, but... I've already 1cc'd with Sanai on hard, so it's kind of whatever. Oh, I definitely should have used my card there. The power first card works. Forgot about that. Whatever. Oh, jeez, had not hit me. I definitely should have gotten hit there. Those had to be like a pixel off. Like, went right into it. I'm too high up for what I want to be at, yeah. Oh. What Deference Suture does is it extends the duration. It's like special power, basically, for your bomb. But, like, in the case of Sanai's, it adds, like, another explosive to the bomb, so it increases the damage so much. And that applies, like, every bomb further out, which is why it's kind of expensive, but the gain you get from it is kind of insane. For how much the card costs, because it affects every single bomb. Now, Chimata starts out with, like, a kind of, like, fake survival card. You just can't hit her until, like, 20 seconds in, basically. She has a proper survival card in a bit. Very good at attentiveness right there. Again, I think her nons are really the threatening thing, because they kind of remind me of the Moku's in the extra stage, just because of the speed of it. It's very, like, if you don't react properly, you just explode. I feel like I'm doing this very wrong. Yeah. Oh, that was a waste of bombs. I know the normal routing, the hard is like similar, but the thing where it's like slightly different, that was rough. That had to be like perfect movement. I don't know if the survival is static, but it feels like once you know the timings of where you have to like turn around your direction, then you're pretty much good to go. I like hesitated on that. Hesitating when crossing lanes is a big no-no. General rule of thumb. I still don't know how you're supposed to do her final card. Like, I get it, but I don't. That one got really weird because I skipped a part of it. It has some good multiple phases where it just like changes how it acts a bit. I feel like I always come close to capping it. I feel like I goof up at some point. I capped it there because I cheated the card, which does way too much damage. The card I have equipped is like literally an S tier card. Such a low cooldown for how much damage it gives you. Kind of insane. Oh, I can't show that on stream. Hold on. Ending. Do not have funny screen for you. I guess hold it. Still weird to me that you hold C to go forward. Challenge lunatic mode, not yet. At one point. You can see how much I played this game in May. It's like almost like 20 replays. Why can't you show it? Because Zoom doesn't like people seeing the endings of the game if they're not the ones playing it. It's like one of his rules. I like to follow it. It's 2 o'clock and I could do zones right now, but like I kind of want to do a run at the extra stage first. I'm having fun with this. What do I want? This is broken, this is useful. This is also broken if you abuse it, but toggling between 2 timers is a bit funky. Now it's not like a like by law rule, it's just like you'd prefer it to be as such, kinda. I mean, for my POV, I don't really care because I've beaten every game already, so you beating the game and getting an ending doesn't really affect me, because I've beaten every game like a bajillion times. Yeah, wait, hold on. I'd rather have this for insurance. 6 and 9. I will say I like the extra stage a lot more in this game than 17. I like the dynamic in this one a lot more. 17's extra stage kind of felt like a given, where it's like, we have 3 animal clans and you have not seen the leader of X clan. It's like, yeah, I can figure the extra stage boss will be that. Like when the extra stage boss kind of like takes part of the story and it's just like expands upon it in a way you didn't really expect. I definitely misdirected this poorly, but eh. Have I done lunatic runs? I think so, but not a 1cc, I don't think. If I try to really cheese out my resources in this game, I could definitely do a lunatic 1cc, but I kind of want to learn the game still. As the resources you get in this game, if you really abuse them, are like insanely... like, I'm not gonna say carry, because you need to use them well. But like, you know what I mean? They do a lot for you. Spamming the C button. Yeah. I hit X by accident. I didn't mean to hit it that early. This honestly just reminds me of that one non that Jimmy has in 14. Wow, the last laser, that's so unfortunate. Fine. That was inevitable. I will say one weird thing about the stage is because there's a shot before the boss, it's like kind of RNG dependent on what you're working with beyond your initial loadout. Which I feel like is... I get that. I think it's more fun than just having a static set of cards because then it limits what you really can use. But it is a bit like annoying, I guess, if you're like really struggling to win. Because you're basically going through like a 5-minute stage just to like, you know, your run is going to depend on your RNG. Because, you know, you could luck out and get like the Moku Phoenix tail, or you could get like complete garbage. Because the stage definitely gives you enough gold to get by like any card in the game. This is a one stage. I'm pretty sure this end segment's bugged. I think the fairies like don't shoot bullets where they're supposed to. That's what I've been told. Which makes sense, because whenever they shoot bullets, it kind of just like hovers on top of them. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not what it's supposed to look like. Just funny to me. Like, let me see what we got. I also like the extra stage boss in this game a lot. I'm mega cool. This one's funny. I don't know how useful it'd be for this. I feel like a couple cards this could be good. It's basically remove A. 3 damage, easier death bomb, life. Eh. I'm going sharp term. Term. Words. Excellent start. Great work, Keen. Great work. I did say short term. I was not lying. Did I intend it either? No. Just... oh yeah, I'll do the bomb, right? Thicker nons are pretty simple, but the thing is, like, some of them will just, like, wall you if you move too late or too early. Oh wait, I forgot to do the cheat. This card is, like, laughably easy if you know the cheese for it. It's the thing where you forget what like, you know what to do, but you don't do it at the right time, you know what I mean? Like, that card is like the freest thing in the entire fight. I set it up incorrectly, because I forgot it was so early. But basically, the way it works is it's based on your position, so you can like put yourself in the corner of the screen and the bullets will never even reach you. Having a great run, aren't we? It's a Hakiki. It's a very arcade kind of game. Even though this game came out this year. You can actually squeeze it between the yellow lanes. You're sick. Not really if you're sick, if you like if everything lines up correctly, rather. Positioning and all. Oh. This is like the sloppiest one right now. Still salvageable, because this game is pretty lenient, but could be a lot better. Also, I find this one easier to just take like the really wide lanes on the side. Because obviously you can't go head on, otherwise the lanes overlap. It's not worth the damage, probably not. I always mess up on that one. I get it in spell card practice, but never the actual like run. These sounds are simple, but they're just like, they look like screen vomit. There's just so much to look at. It's pretty basic. That's nice. Oh, this one's free, as long as you're not like Marissa. The thing about this card, it starts really slow and it builds up, but the problem is like if you're a homing shot type at all, she's gonna die before then. Like, this card actually gets pretty crazy later on, but most shot types don't want to see that. It's basically the yellow orbs on the edges shoot faster and faster as the longer it goes. Also, you know, if you have that card, then never heard the song till now, it's good. Yeah, I like Momoyo's theme. It's catchy. It's kind of funky. I hate how the snakes move in this one. They never move like where you think they're going to. How they curve, like what are you doing? Same deal, it's just a bit more dense this time. Much easier to get clipped. Same idea though. I don't particularly like this one, because it gets a little bit... Like, it's about misdirecting, but it looks kind of nonsense if you misdirect poorly. I'm not a big fan of this one. Like, see, I was like hugging all the way left and you see it was like a big opening on the other side of the screen. It's just like, I don't know, it's a little bit random to me. I like the idea for the survival, it's fun. I'm not particularly worried because her final card is like really free once you learn it. It's kind of a letdown because I like this fight a lot, but like the only truly hard part of her final card comes if you're trying to time it out, and if you're trying to time out a card that lasts like literally 2 minutes, what are you doing? Try to flex what you're doing. I don't know if it's actually 2 minutes. It's one of those, like, the timer doesn't move for a while. It's hard to really gauge how long it is. That was a really clean survival, though. I like this card because the name of the card is a reference to... Yeah, it's Mushi Himi Sama, it's another bullet hell game. Has a lot to do with bugs, which is fitting for our extra stage boss here. Fun reference. I got like no damage out of that. That was very poorly done. I was more paranoid about getting hit than getting the damage. Which I suppose is a better skill, but... Yeah, here's the thing. The last part here, it looks really intimidating, but when, like, it is incredibly simple once you read it. You literally move up and down with timing as the lanes intersect each other. Insect. Like, I wish it was different than that. But overall, I like her fight a lot. It's good. Game. Good video game, good boss, good music. It was incredibly sloppy and messy, but if it works, it works. The beginning was like an absolute mess. Alright, we have like an hour and 40 for zones placements, so we can do that now. That's fun though. I need to get myself to stream different games that I find fun. If I have like fun with this, I'm not like stressed if I do poorly. Nice win. Thanks. I'm gonna split the VOD now. So we